a short one, folks. I'm sorry to disappoint anybody, but I have a lot of things to do today. I got up, I got out of bed, I took a shower, I immediately filmed a video for Betsy Begonia, and then I had to film an ad for Vessi Shoes, and then I had to run downtown to this bakery to get the goods and take a bunch of B-roll in Lille so that you could see this beautiful city. I love this city. In fact, it's really nice, like in the past 3 days, I have had this experience of kind of like falling in love with Lille all over again, because for the first time in 2 years, I'm spending a lot more time like in the little cobblestone streets, etc. Anyway, we gotta get this done. I've had 2 12-hour days in a row. Today is gonna be another one, and even though this is a lot of fun, I really need to get it done. Seriously though, let's go. In the next few days, I do have some plans to do some other stuff, more vloggy type stuff. I'm not turning this into a food review channel or anything. But I do want to tell you where I went today and what I got, and taste it, because I've been taking B-roll of it for like the last 20 minutes of my life, and I really want to eat it. Today I went to this teeny tiny patisserie for the very first time. It's located in Vieux, Lille, or like the old part of the city. You'll see, because I took some footage of the tiny cobblestone streets. It's an adorable part of Lille. The name of it is hard for me to say in French. It's called L'Ogre du Carrouselberg. It's really hard for me to say that last word. Carrouselberg. Oh man, that's embarrassing. L'Ogre du Carrouselberg. I'm not saying it well, so just forget it. In English, that's the Ogre of Carrouselberg, and that's a Flemish fairy tale, and it's about this ogre that was like devouring children, but then one day he stumbles upon this beautiful garden that's lush with all these ripe, delicious fruits, and he decides to leave behind his terrible life of terrorizing children and eating the flesh of human beings, and he decides to spend the rest of his days happy in this garden, eating wonderful exotic fruits. Isn't that sweet? They do have a house specialty called les whatever happened to cue into the B-roll, Betsy? Don't worry, folks. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. Okay, prepare yourself. Called les P'tit Pouchin, and it's basically just a little cream puff, but the inside, like the cream filling, is supposed to have vanilla and orange blossom flavor to it. So let's give it a try. Bottoms up. I love these. They sell these in bunches, so typically you wouldn't just get one. She seemed a little surprised that I just wanted one, but you know, I don't need more than one for my purposes, but I would definitely eat more than one. That's really good. Oh my gosh, the cream. It's so light, it's so fluffy, a little bit buttery. You taste the vanilla first, and then after the cream is on your tongue for a little while, the orange blossom blooms on your tongue. It's really tasty, really delicious, and the inside of the pastry is a bit moist. So I guess I have B-roll. I don't need to show the, look at my little, sorry. The inside of the pastry is moist and kind of chewy, but the outside is just slightly crispy. And then you have these little sugar pearls all around the outside. So when you bite, you just get a little light, fluffy crunch. Absolutely, I'm eating the whole thing. That's a delight. That's an absolute delight. It's so simple, but it's very, very good. And it's just a hint of orange, barely noticeable. I really like that. That was like eating a flower. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious! The second pastry I got is a tart tatin, which is basically just an apple tart. This one's looking a little fancier than most apple tarts that I see in bakeries. Now, they had a vast array of really delicious looking stuff. Like, I would absolutely 100% go back to that place to try everything they have, and probably will do that over the next year. You know, after I'm over this whole situation, I'll probably need a few months to recuperate from this. I think that they have a few staple items, and then a couple of their pastries are seasonal. So they may have had something that was chestnut flavored. I can't remember. I chose it's hard to say. I chose tart tatin, or apple tart, if you wanna, let's just speak English. Everybody here speaks English. I chose apple tart because this is something I would just never order. Like, if I'm gonna go to a bakery, I'm gonna get something like chocolate mousse, whipped cream, vanilla bean, maybe fruit, like a raspberry flavored macaron or something. Absolutely. But apple? That's pretty basic. I feel like apples are the potatoes of the fruit world. Apples are okay, but I'm just not an apple person. Like, I will buy apples and I will have them in my home, but I will never eat one. I buy them to make myself feel better or something. Like, oh yes, I'm definitely gonna eat those apples. I absolutely never eat those apples. I do like a good apple crumble, but you know what it is? It's the crumble. If I really, really, really like this apple tart, then I know that probably anything else that they make is really freaking good. So let's give it a shot. Sorry. So on top, it's got the apples. It's got some pecans on the side. I think it had three pecans. Around the edges, you've got this, like, it looks like buttercream around the edges. I don't know what's on the inside. It might be some kind of pecan filling. And then you've got the crust. So let's bottoms up, yeah? It's okay. I think it's honestly just the fact that I'm not an apple dessert kind of person. Maybe it's because I'm from Tontogany and I would go to the Apple Butter Fest in Grand Rapids, Ohio every single year. I've had apple everything. I've had apple everything under the sun. Okay, this is the tarte tatin sirop d'érable et noix de pécan. So it's like an apple tart with maple syrup and pecans. They just say it has a sweet cookie crust, not cookie, they say it's like a sweet crust. Crispy pecan, ganache whipped with maple syrup and caramelized apples with honey. Oh, that's what's in the center. Okay, I'm gonna try one more big bite and then that's gonna be my assessment. Now that I know what's inside. There's nothing very complex about it. I mean, I'm not sure that an apple flavored tart or an piece of apple pie or apple this or apple that should be more complex, because it's just so basic and simple. They're based on this fairy tale where this ogre finds a garden full of lush and exotic fruits with flavors that he's never tasted before, and it's so amazing that it draws him away from eating children, which was clearly his favorite thing to do. I just expected a little more I got the apple tart specifically to see if they could enhance that sort of apple thing, but I'm not wowed. You know, it's not like that vanilla tart that I had the other day. That's all I have to say about these. Let's move to the living room so that I can give my official rating on their atmosphere, selection, and the tastiness of their tasties. I'm sorry, did I scare you? Oh, it's okay. Do you want to tell them what you did? Do you want to tell the people what you did? Why don't we go get the thing that you did? These were my brand new glasses. I bought them a week and a half ago. I was getting dressed in my bedroom and I took my glasses off so that I could like take a shirt off, put a shirt on, and I put my glasses on my bed, and Wormy was in my wardrobe on a shelf, and she jumped from the wardrobe to the bed directly onto my glasses, and I heard them snap. And they are broken and non-refundable. So, brand new pair of glasses to the living room. Welcome to my living room to continue this madness of Vlogmas and my weird advent calendar and my indulgence in tasty treats and my rating system, which is more sticky notes. Once I get over here, This is like the giggle spot. Pull it together, pull it together, pull it together. As I discussed yesterday, I will be rating all of these places on a 5-point hedonic scale. So we go from, this is backwards. Super yummy, yummy, maybe yummy, maybe yucky, yuck, to super yucky, okay? So let's discuss. Let's discuss. Day number 1, I went to Murs, right? So they get a maybe yummy, maybe yucky sort of situation. I explained that yesterday, all right? If you would like to know why, I suggest you go watch yesterday's vlog or rack your memory. For their selection, super yummy, bam. Oh, I just need you to work with me, okay? I need you to work with me, I'm in a big hurry. And tastiness, they also got a super yummy for that, so there you go. That's a, please Lord have mercy on my soul. Next time I'll bring tape. Chaos! Okay. All right, okay. Merveilleux, friend. They got a super yummy for atmosphere because I really like the workshop type atmosphere. I think it's fun for the whole family. And then for selection, they get a maybe yummy, maybe yucky because they have a small selection of things. Like it's a place where you go to get like one specific thing. So maybe yummy, maybe yucky depending on what you're looking for. Tastiness, yummy. I understand that neon green and neon yellow look really similar on camera, but trust me, I can see the difference, even without my glasses. And for today, local du Carrouselberg. I don't want to talk about how I'm pronouncing that, okay? For atmosphere, I'm gonna give them a yummy. That's all, okay? Indigestion, okay. First of all, it's a really tiny space, and that doesn't bother me very much. Like, I lived in Paris for 5 to 6 years, everything is a tiny space, but it feels like you're walking into a fancy closet. All the walls are black. It's a nice space, but it's nothing to like write home about. And there's no place to sit except outside. And considering the weather in this city, super yummy selection. You know why? Even though they have a smaller selection, I think like something between 6 and 8 pastries, you can tell that they have spent time really crafting those pastries and creating a really individual taste for each one. That makes the place a little bit more special because you know that they're making those in-house and that they're really dedicating themselves to creating the best masterpieces that they can come up with. So I'm gonna give them a super yummy. But hey, so far, in spite of the fact that I did not like the apple tart very much, this is our winner, folks. In terms of like my opinion, you know what I'm saying? We're just talking about me, and let's be honest with ourselves, I'm not very good at this so far. All right, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Where am I going tomorrow? I have no idea what that place is. Where is that? I have no idea where that place is. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah!